Hey everybody, it is Melanie Mitro and it's Sunday and it is planning day. And I thought I would take you on a little peek behind the scenes of what it's really like to plan your social content for the week. Katy and I, are business partners. We created the Make Chic Happen 52-week social media game plan at the end of 2019. And I want to tell you where this sort of came from. So one of the things that I have been doing since I launched my business all the way back in 2011 is planning social content. And I am the person that really kind of looks at strategy and marketing and what's the purpose of posting what I'm posting? And I really began to formulate a system that allowed me to create content in a systematic way so that I was driving towards a goal. And once I perfected this system, I started to teach it. And this system is something that has been adopted by the members of my team, but also is what we use when we teach people here at Chic Influencer how to write content. And we always have a strategy. We're always asking ourselves, what is the purpose of the piece of content that we're creating? And Katy is incredibly gifted at storytelling, and you really need both factors in order to truly build a successful business. You need the strategy of why am I posting what I'm posting? What do I need my social media to do for me? But then you also need to be able to connect to the story, because people don't buy what you sell. They really buy why you sell it, why you do what you do. And so, yes, you may have signed up in direct sales, or you may have launched your own business of some sort, whether it's an Etsy shop or a brick and mortar business, or you open the doors to a gym or a restaurant. People want to know you. They really want to get to know who is the person behind the business. Why do you do what you do? And so when you market on social, you have the ability to really, whether you are location specific or you serve people online, you have the ability to really begin to target and find an online community that is interested in what you have to offer. But it does take marketing, it does take strategy, it does take storytelling, and a heck of a lot of patience and consistency, and obviously time, because nothing happens overnight. One of the things that I just posted about this morning, even on my own social media, was, it's not about being intense, it's about being consistent. It's not about extreme, and it's not about being an expert at social media, but it's really about your consistency over time and your willingness to improve and to reflect and to refine and to keep on going. So today I'm sitting here, it's Sunday, I'm getting ready to plan my social content for the week. And the first question that I ask myself, right, is what is my goal? What is my business goal for the week ahead? And I make sure that what I'm saying, what is my business goal? I'm actually saying, what's my tangible business goal? So it's not necessarily, I want more followers, or I want more likes, or I want more comments. It's, I want to achieve X amount in sales. I want to gain X amount of new customers, right? I want my social media content that I'm putting out there to the world to create X amount of revenue. So we really have to be bottom line focused, and you will find that, especially as you start adopting this strategy, it doesn't happen overnight. So you've got to be patient. So I'm sitting down, here I am today, and I'm saying, okay, what do I want my social media to do for me this week? So what do you want your social media to do for you? I'm going to write it down on a sheet of paper. I'm going to say, my goal for the week ahead is I need to enroll 10 new audit clients this week. All right. So if I know that that is what my goal is, I need to sell product because that means I'm generating revenue for my business. The next step is, so what kind of social media content do I need to put out there so that people will buy the audit? So they will know, like, and trust me enough to invest in the products and services we have to offer. So now that's really where my planner comes into place. And so I'm really looking at the content ideas section of this planner, because that's where I'm going to start to kind of brainstorm or brain dump my content. So this week, my social media goal is I want to create 10 new audit clients. So I can actually write that down. It's both the same for Facebook and Instagram because I'm marketing the same. Now, I start to just kind of get onto paper how I can market this. It's not just buy my audit, buy my audit, buy my audit. I need to have a mixture of content. So I need a mixture of content that actually educates people about what they're missing, right? I need to position myself as an expert, which that really is giving advice and giving free information that again really positions me as the expert. I need to show some testimonials, so product testimonials. So that would be like audit testimonials. I'd want to show, past clients of mine that I have done audits for and talk about the success of their business. That also means, right, I need to show up and just add some value about who we are and why working with us is different. So I'm going to start writing that down. So number one, I'm going to say, audit testimonials. All right. So I'm going to write that down. That's going to be number one. That can be both on Facebook, IG, and I can do that on stories. Okay. So another piece of content could be, in a social media audit, we really go through and we talk about your bio. So we talk about, a bio. So so this could be advice. This could be free advice. This would be considered trust building, right? So this is a trust building post. And so I may do a post where I talk about the most important things in your bio, or I can talk about the biggest mistakes people make with their Instagram bio. Okay. Number three, I need another one. I could do how to write good content. So how to write good content. So I think what I'm going to do is give the formula for good content, right? So that could be Facebook, Instagram stories. All right. So now let's do another one. So we've got testimonials, we've got trust building, we've got advice that we're giving. Now I'm going to do a strong call to action where I am talking about what you get in an audit. Okay. What you get in an audit. Okay. Number five, I'm going to do another trust building post. So I am going to talk about in the audit process, we actually also go through your clickable link. So I am going to show people the power of collecting an email, and I'm going to talk about forms and how to create a form. Okay, so that's going to be another trust building. Number six, I need another call to action. Number seven, I'm going to do content planning. All right, so now I've sort of written it down. I know that everything I'm creating this week is driving back to what I want to provide, what the product and services I am offering. So some of my posts are going to be trust building and giving free advice. Some of them are going to be testimonials, adding value. And then I have some that are just straight up calls to action. Here's what it's all about. Here's how you can join. Now I'm going to flip to the next page. And this next page, again, is me actually starting to write out what days these things are going to happen. So now it says my goal for the week, I'm going to go back and I am going to write down 10 new audit customers this week. That is the number one goal for the week ahead. All right. Everything I'm doing is it driving back to that. So on Monday, which is tomorrow, I am going to do how to write good content. So tomorrow I'm going to do how to write good content. And I'm going to use the same thing for Facebook that I do for IG. Okay. So I just kind of do that. Now, when I write this post, my whole goal is to give advice. So when I say how to write good content, the number one reason people struggle on social media and getting their message across and feeling effective is they don't know how to write content. You know, raise your hand if you're the kind of person that you spend hours trying to write good content and it goes nowhere. Well, here is a simple recipe to follow, a formula for success. Number one, tagline, something that's going to stop the scroll. For example, you're never going to believe what happened to me, right? Number two, it is a story. So you don't want to just, you know, tell people advice. You want to actually kind of tell a story. So you're never going to believe what happened to me, right? When I first launched my business, I had absolutely no idea how to write social media content. And some of my first initial posts were absolutely awful. They were salesy. But guess what? I learned how to start creating good content by practicing, right? And so please know that if you're watching this or you're reading this, that you know what, it's possible for you too to build a successful business and learn how to write good content. Here is the recipe to follow. All right, so tagline, story, then you give advice, right? These are some of the places that I use to find good content, and then it's a call to action. Raise your hand if you would like some help in creating better content, right? Drop a comment below or drop me a GIF. So I can do that on Facebook, I can do that at Instagram, and then in my stories, what I can do is I can do the formula for writing good content, and I can have it, every story is just like each piece of the recipe. Call to action would be, let us help you, let us here at Chic Influencer help you create good content. Swipe up to get your customized social media audit, okay? So I am carrying the same theme from Facebook to Instagram to stories. Done. Now I'm going to go to the next one. Okay, Tuesday is going to be Tuesday testimonial. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go screenshot some of my audit testimonials from before, right? Or people's before and after grids. And I am going to talk about, you know, I'm going to talk about the social media audit experience. So the post, again, is going to be strong tagline, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe my social media did a 360 because of your help. Tagline. People are going to be like, what? Tell me more. So then underneath of that, I can go on and I can talk about, you know, Sarah and, you know, what she was struggling with before, how we helped her. We can go on to talk about what you would get in a social media audit, call to action. We can put the same story, you know, the same kind of graphics into our stories. Maybe we have some additional testimonials, but everything's driving back to audits, right? Easy, done. All right, then we go to Wednesday. Let's talk about bio. We're going to go back to trust building. So now we're going to do bio, and then we can do the same exact thing. How to write a good bio, right? You have 7 seconds to capture somebody's attention when they click onto your profile, right? And so are you captivating your audience, or are they just so what and moving on? Here are simple ways to really captivate your audience. Step number 1, profile picture. Step number 2, right? Clickable link. Step number 3, you know, the characters. Step number 4, your top 9. So you can go through, you can give some business advice. And again, same thing can drive back to your stories. All right, now we're on to Thursday. Now we can do, let's see, audits, writing good content, bio. We're going to do just straight up call to action, right? Call to action. What is an audit? How do you get one? How many are left? Another thing I'm going to do all week long is a countdown to how many spots are left. So I know that especially when I'm trying to get a service, if I do like a graphic and it says 1 audit left or 2 audits left, or I point and I have 3 spots left, right? I know that that creates some excitement and engagement and FOMO. So I try to include that in my stories every single day. So now I'm going across, you guys, and I am getting all the ideas down on a sheet of paper. So now it's Sunday. Let's say you have the house to yourself and nobody's around for the next couple of hours, and you have an insanely busy week coming up. You could actually create your content, record any videos, make your Instagram stories, make your posts. You can plan it all out. You can write it all out in a Google document. You can use an app like Later, Later.com is great, or Plan, to actually put all of your content in. And then it's so simple. You're just hitting post throughout the week. You're just copying and pasting and getting that content out there. Then at the end of the week, you're going to go back and you're going to say, how did my content do? Right? Like, did it do what I wanted it to do? And so this process allows you to create a system where you're not just winging it, you're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, but you actually have a content strategy. All right, you guys, I hope this was super helpful, but this is how we plan content here at Chic Influencer. This is what we teach people in our Chic Influencer community, through our private mentorships, through our business consulting. If you are looking for a way to learn more about what we do and content planning, and you haven't grabbed the Make Chic Happen Planner, make sure you grab it. We have a free planner tribe where we drop tons of great information on content and content planning every single week. All right, you guys, hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.